Have you ever seen a drone show? Are there 1,000, 2,000, or 4,000 drones? Or the drone shows you have seen are mainly some flat patterns or arranged in various fonts. But have you seen the most shocking drone show in China? At the end of 2024, China had a super creative drone aerial show that directly refreshed everyone's imagination of the night sky. At that time, a full 10,197 drones took off at the same time. And this show was not just an ordinary flat pattern, but a 3D dynamic picture that illuminated life. Even more surprising is that this show also set 2 Guinness World Records. The most drones controlled by a single computer taking off at the same time, and the most drones in the air. No wonder this show is known as the most spectacular drone show in the world. It is worth mentioning that even the world's richest man, Musk, couldn't help but frequently forward the video and like the show, saying that China's drone technology is simply the best in the world. So, why is China's drone technology so strong? Where else in China are drone shows that are also shocking? Next, I will answer for you. If you like our video content, please click to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can receive all our latest video content. Now, let's get into today's topic. In recent years, drone technology has been widely used in many fields around the world, such as agricultural plant protection, logistics and transportation, film and television shooting, and public safety. Take agriculture as an example. In the past, pesticide spraying required a lot of manpower to complete. Now, only one drone can cover a large area of farmland in just a few minutes. In emergency rescue, drones can quickly fly into disaster areas to perform search, rescue, and aerial monitoring tasks. Last June, China's DJI drone successfully flew over Mount Everest, breaking through the height of 6,000 meters and completing the task of delivering relief supplies. But do you know that in addition to helping us in life, drones also bring us shock and joy in a unique way in the field of performance, making technology and art perfectly combined. In 2012, drone performances appeared in the public eye for the first time. That year, a special performance was held at the Electronic Arts Festival in Linz, a northern Austrian city. More than 90,000 spectators gathered on both sides of the Danube River to witness the birth of the world's first outdoor drone show. In 2016, Intel broke the record for the scale of drone performances one after another, and also let drones fly to the opening ceremony of the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. This was also the first time in Olympic history that a drone light show appeared, successfully presenting the combination of technology and art to people's eyes. However, as the world's strongest drone producer, China certainly did not want to lag behind. At that time, Chinese companies conducted an epic exercise in Shenzhen using 5,200 self-developed drones. This was not only huge in scale, but also directly broke 4 Guinness World Records. The most drones flying simultaneously, the largest light source image composed of drones, the longest drone animation performance, and the most continuous formations of the same group of drones. Later, at the opening ceremony of the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, China once again used drone performances to create a climax. This time, Chinese companies used 2022 drones to bring an artificial snowfall to the world. Then the familiar Bing Duan Duan and Shui Ron Ron slowly walked from the night sky. The most amazing thing is that the snowflakes all over the sky are not simple flat patterns, but dynamic and three-dimensional. This continuous 3D dynamic transformation has become the biggest highlight of the performance. According to the engineers at the time, in order to achieve this effect, the team has invested a lot of energy. The whole system needs to combine multi-rotor aircraft, automatic control, wireless communication, trajectory planning, 3D modeling and simulation, and LED lighting programming and other cutting-edge technologies to make the animation effect perfect. It is worth mentioning that this drone show not only attracted the attention of global audiences, but also inspired the ambitions of Chinese companies. It is said that after the Winter Olympics, they have begun to plan a larger and more technically complex drone show. But compared to the larger scale show, it must happen in China. In 2024, China's drone formation flight show has become the top stream in the night sky. Whether in a bustling metropolis or a quiet small town, every creative aerial performance is eye-catching and has repeatedly refreshed people's imagination of night sky art. Especially on the day when they celebrated the country's birthday, Chinese companies launched a very challenging world record attempt. A single computer on the ground controls 10,000 drones to take off at the same time. At that time, Chinese companies made a full 10,200 drones fly into the sky in an orderly manner. Some people even exclaimed that the lights emitted by the drones alone were amazing. It is worth mentioning that this spectacular performance not only challenged the world record, but also successfully broke 2 Guinness World Records: the most drones launched simultaneously by a single computer and the most drones in the air. The effects presented in this performance were all 3D dynamic images, with lifelike running giants, tigers, eagles, phoenixes, hovering dragons, and even complex urban landscapes appearing in the night sky. In particular, the smoothness and three-dimensionality of those 3D dynamic effects brought a strong visual impact, and even an illusion that these shocking images seemed to really exist in the air. This performance not only conquered the Chinese audience, but also shocked the world. Even the world's richest man, Musk, couldn't help but forwarded the video of the Chinese drone show on social media. He said in his comment, "It's incredible. How did China do it?" Musk's surprise also attracted global attention to China's drone technology. So, how did China's drone technology come about? According to the engineers at the time, the most critical factor in performances like tens of thousands of drones is the accuracy of the GPS positioning system. First, programmers will carefully design the trajectory, flight speed, and dwell time of each drone according to the needs of the performance, so that they can form those amazing patterns and dynamic effects. In order to achieve such accuracy, the team needs to set up a special GPS base station. This is because the positioning accuracy of ordinary mobile phone GPS is usually only 3 to 5 meters, and it is also easily affected by environmental factors such as weather. If the drone uses such positioning accuracy, the sky will definitely be a mess, and even a century collision may occur. Therefore, the team uses the GPS base station for differential positioning. Simply put, this base station will monitor GPS data in real time, calculate the error, and then send this error information to the drone. After receiving this information, the drone will continuously adjust its position to ensure that every step is accurate to the centimeter level. Behind the drone performances we saw, there is another very important technology: distributed control system. This technology allows each drone to make independent decisions based on the preset flight route and time point, while maintaining a high degree of synchronization with other drones. In simple terms, it is to accurately design the takeoff and landing time, altitude, light on time, color change, and other details of each drone, and the entire drone group is commanded and coordinated by a central brain. With this system, even when thousands of drones are flying densely, the flight path can be effectively predicted and adjusted to avoid mutual interference and ensure that each drone flies in the predetermined manner. Only in this way can a precise and perfect performance effect be presented in the end. What is even more proud is that this world record-breaking performance of 10,000 drones has proved to the world that Chinese companies have fully mastered cluster virtualization technology and attracted many overseas orders. According to my investigation, after the Chinese company completed the performance, a 3D animator in Brazil said that they bought 600 drones and plan to learn how to use these devices. In the Middle East, Saudi Arabia spent a huge amount of money to invite Chinese performance teams to the local area and held a large-scale performance consisting of 6,000 drones. Interestingly, some viewers at the time actually thought that China's drone technology was like some kind of mysterious magic. Otherwise, how could these drones change formations so flexibly and accurately present those huge three-dimensional patterns? When the Chinese drone performance team finished their performance in Saudi Arabia and was about to return home, the UAE sent another invitation. 7 Emirates joined forces to cooperate with Chinese drone performance companies to celebrate an international cultural festival. Subsequently, the UAE was completely ignited, from fireworks shows in more than 60 locations to shocking performances of more than 10,000 drones, and many world records were born one after another. Among them, Abu Dhabi's 53-minute uninterrupted fireworks show, Dubai's 45 fireworks shows, and Ras Al Khaimah's longest drone show in history have become highlights to welcome 2025. Most worth mentioning is that even Western countries favor China's drone performances. Around 2025, the United States and France invited Chinese drone performance teams to perform locally. Today, China's drone performances have become a major boost to China's economic growth. According to industry estimates, based on the standard of $100 per performance by a single drone, a 15-minute performance consisting of 2,000 drones can generate $1 million in revenue. During the New Year's Eve just passed, Chinese drone companies completed 72 flight performances in 29 cities in 11 countries around the world, with a total of more than 30,000 safe takeoffs and landings. The economy behind it can be imagined. According to the forecast of the Civil Aviation Administration of China, by 2025, the market size of China's drone performance economy is expected to reach $204.5 billion, and by 2035, this figure is expected to exceed $477.3 billion. In fact, Chinese companies have a 40,000 square meter professional drone production and manufacturing base and the world's largest fleet of 60,000 drones. In recent years, these companies have completed thousands of drone formation performances in more than 300 cities around the world, firmly occupying more than 70% of the global market share, and have become the world's leading drone formation system supplier. Judging from these data, China will inevitably create more amazing economic value on a global scale in the future. To not miss out on our future projects and news updates, please make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. We will continue to provide you with more exciting and interesting content.